Hello, my wonderful students at home. How are you doing? Hope you are staying safe. Don't forget to stay safe. Hopefully, very soon we'll meet to discuss proper in our classroom. But today, my name is Miss Catherine Igboleme. I'll be taking the subject agricultural science, and I'll be discussing on a topic the influence of forest in the environment, the influence of forest in the environment. But let's have a recap of our last video, of our last class. In our last class, we discussed forest and forest use. Forest and forest use. We're able to define forest as a land covered with trees and bushes planted for commercial purpose, or they grow on their own. So we also discussed that these trees, the planting of the trees and tending of the trees and managing of the trees is known as forestry. And the study of these forestries is also known as silviculture. The Nigeria vegetation belt is divided into two, the forest zone and the savanna zone. We're able to discuss the types of forest zone, which is the mangrove and the rainforest zone. In the savanna, we discuss different types of savanna zone. We have the derived savanna, the Sahel savanna, the southern savanna, the Guinea savanna, and I take that again, the Sahel savanna, the southern savanna, the Guinea savanna, and the derived savanna. So in today's topic, we'll be discussing the influence of forest in the environment. But let us look at our lesson objective for today. Let's look at our lesson objective for today. At the end of today's class, the students should be able to list the forest resources, able to list the forest resources, and to state the uses of forest resources. Able to list the resources gotten from forest and also state their uses. Let's move ahead. The influence of forest on the environment. There are different ways by which forest influence our environment. But we're discussing this today. We have the vegetation cover. Forests serve as a vegetation cover to the soil. One of the most important and far-reaching influence of the forest is protecting the soil from washing away. It helps the soil from washing away during heavy rainfall. So it serves as what? It serves as vegetation cover. And two, it serves as food for animals. The fruits, the seed, the leaves grown in the forest serves as food for animals. The animals feed on the fruits of the trees, the fruits the trees produce, the leaves of the trees in the forest. So they serve as food for animals. Three, they serve as shelter and protection. Some animals live in the forest as their shelter home. You cannot find them anywhere else apart from the forest. So forests serve as shelter to animals, to game animals, to terrestrial animals. For example, the reserve center, the forest serve as their home. So we move ahead. It serves as wind control. The forest or the trees help in controlling the wind by reducing their velocity and by checking the velocity of the wind and by reducing the surface run out of the wind, and it makes the stability of the soil. It influences the stability of the soil. It serves as wind control. The forest help to control wind. The trees in the forest help to control wind, and it helps the stability of the soil. And three, the next one is forests add nutrients to the soil. The forest trees, the forest leaves, the forest fruits add nutrients to the soil. Once they've fallen down and decay, it turns to fertilizer and add fertility to the soil by circulating the plant nutrients between the top and the subsoil. And also, the forest help in purifying the air. It helps in purifying the air. That is why the federal government advise you plant trees around you, so your air can the air will breathe can be purified. It helps in purifying the air by removing the carbon dioxide during photosynthesis and adding oxygen during respiration. So we'll move ahead to the uses of forest products and resources. Uses of forest products and resources. Number one use is food. We use the fruits from the forest is used as what? Food for man. Forests provide food for man and animals. The natural forest provide an abundance of food resources both for people and animals. So forests provide food for man and animals. Also, the firewood, which is known as generally called as firewood, is gotten from the forest and is used for cooking, lighting, and eating. Sometimes this firewood can be processed to charcoal, which we all know it is used for cooking, is used for lighting, and is used for eating. So the forest provides food for man and animals. They also provide fuel wood for cooking, lighting, and heating of any kind of food. So we move ahead to timber. In the forest, we can see timbers, and these timbers can be used to support the construction of our buildings. It's also used to construct these electric poles we see here and there. It is being gotten from timbers, and this timber is used to construct canoe. It's also used to construct our mortar and our pestle we use to pound our dishes, and pepper is gotten from timber wood. So timber is used for different kind of construction, and is used for fencing and different kind of things from this for constructing different other kind of farm purposes. Can use for different kind of thing, a different kind of construction in the farm. So we also have another thing. Another one again is medicinal purpose. The forest produce medicine. The forest help the humans to fight different diseases, help the woman to cure them from various ailments, help the woman because sometimes the trees, the leaves, the back of the tree we use for herbal purpose, herbal production of drugs, and also other production of drugs. So the forest is used as medicinal purpose. It serves as medicinal purpose because of the leaves gotten from the forest can be used to produce drugs. So we move ahead to it creates employment. The forest serves as it creates employment. Forest job opportunity for many categories of workers, such as the workers include the hunters. The hunters can go into the forest to hunt and take their trapped to the market and earn themselves an income. So we also have the forest guard. Those guarding the forest will be paid monthly. So they use it as their job to earn fund, to earn income. We also have the game warders, and we have many other job opportunities in the forest. So we have the habitants of wildlife. Forests serve as a natural habitat to wildlife. It provides recreational center or reserve centers. So we have many recreational centers where you can go to see different kind of wild animals. So it provides habitats for wildlife. So we're going to discuss the uses of forest and forest resources, uses of forest product and resources. We also discussed the influence of forests in our environment. Hope you've learned something today, and don't forget to be up to date in your notes and also in the videos. If you are just getting this video, please go and view other videos, because this video is week 8 video, so you must have missed out on other videos. Please stay safe, and don't forget to read your books and be updated. My name still remains Miss Catherine. So we'll meet next week. God bless you.